What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I was just laughing, right? Sometimes I just find myself laughing at the comments that come through. After I have filtered through all of the scam and spam comments that YouTube somehow allows to happen, it's honestly hilarious seeing the amount of people that will say that Jasmine Coin is dead, it's over, that it's not going to get to the levels that I believe it's going to get to. And it's crazy to say, oh, it's just not going to get to the levels that it's going to get to, but then also say that it's completely dead. To say that it has life, but then say it has no life is just crazy. And obviously, it kind of cancels itself out. It doesn't make sense to me. But I start laughing at these things because I'm like, this is what people do, right? When you have something that has a little bit of hype and they potentially lose money, right? If someone bought at 5 cents, which someone had to buy at 5 cents because it got to 6 cents, and now it's down to 1.5 cents and they held on for that long, or they didn't dollar cost average in or whatever, or they sold and just cut their losses. One, congratulations for cutting your losses. There are a lot of people that just won't, and some people end up benefiting from that, and some people don't. The people that end up benefiting from it are the people that average into it, that believed in it because they bought it at a higher level and still believe that it's going to get to a higher level. The other ones will panic, and that panic leads to a great opportunity for so many other people. And that's why I always say that, these are opportunities, because the likelihood of this completely dying off is unlikely, right? It's literally, for me, 0%. It's not going to die off. It's going to be out here. It's going to be available, and it's going to be worth a lot more than where we stand here today. I know it for sure. I can say that with confidence, with my whole chest, and believe it, no matter what anybody else says on the other side. Jasmine Coin 100% is going to be worth, in my opinion, right? 50 cents, a dollar 50. It's going to have those opportunities, those chances to get to those levels. So the people that constantly hate on it are probably people that just didn't believe in it from the first place. And the fact that I was right, they're a little upset. Or the fact that other people are making money, they're upset with that. They're jealous. Or it could be the fact that they lost money. It's more likely the latter, is the fact that they lost money from it. And that's why all of these comments come through. So to say that Jasmine Coin is dead, I laugh in your face, because once you do see the level that this is going to be at and how many gains people are going to have and the opportunity that's going to present itself, you're the one that's going to be on the sideline going, oh, well, you know what? I was wrong, but I'm not going to admit it. And I'm just going to go on to being negative about something else. And hopefully you can admit it and you can go, all right, let's talk about what's next. Let's talk about what runs next. So anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. I have a link for BTCC where you can trade Jasmine Coin at a 50x leverage if you wanted to. You can also trade other things all the way up to a 500x leverage. I would recommend that you educate yourself on leverage trading before you decide to dive in. But if you specifically use my link, you'll get a 10% deposit bonus, as well as extra bonuses up to $10,055 and 40% lower trading fees. So feel free to check out those links down below. Now, all of this comes from YouTube comment section, right? I love going through the YouTube comment section and just typing in different stuff, whether I'm just reading it and going through videos that I recently posted and seeing people talk about that, or I just go through a list of what people talk about under the same title, which I typed in Jasmine dead, and you get so many things, right? Jasmine is dead is a red flag. Jasmine looks dead. To be honest, I understand how it could look like it's dead, and you see the comments that are coming through, and many people are like, look, I'm done with Jasmine Coin because things are falling. Understand why it fell, right? It didn't fall because people don't believe in Jasmine Coin. It fell because the entire market was collapsing, right? To know that it's not just Jasmine Coin should give you a sense of relief, or a sigh of relief, to know that you are going to see it move with the market. If everything's falling and Jasmine Coin is rising, eventually you're going to see it catch up. That's not a good situation. You're going to see everything flow together. It's not like the stock market, and people want it to be like the stock market. So they'll go, if everything's falling, Jasmine Coin needs to be rising if Jasmine Coin has potential. That's not the case. It's a speculative market. Everything moves together. Bitcoin tends to move everything. So to say that it's not in line or it's dead because it's dropping with everything else is crazy. Now, someone did get something right within this. You see the comment that's wait for April, it's going to get to 0.008, which it did get to like 80% of a penny, I believe. But the new prediction for them was 0.5 or 50% of a penny or 30% of a penny soon. I don't see that happening. Bitcoin to 55K, 60K. I mean, you can go ahead and look at all the rest of the things that they have there, but I don't see all of that stuff happening. Yes, as potential that those things could happen, but I can tell you what I'm doing during those times. If we do see it at 30% of a penny, with the amount of hype and the amount of holders that it now has, instead of the 50 to 60,000 holders, it now has 90 to 100,000 holders. Absolutely, it's going to have a lot more hype and a lot more of an ability to grow faster. So if it finds a way to get down to that 30% of a penny, I see it as an opportunity, a huge opportunity. The real reason Jasmine Coin is dead is because Sony announced the token will be using their bank, and it's not Jasmine. It's all about the market. That's the real reason why Jasmine Coin was falling at those times. This was 5 months ago. Now you have 6 months ago where, you know, he never tweets good things, no layer 2 and no lockup, all of that stuff there. There's so much going for Jasmine Coin that hasn't yet been fully established that I think people just don't understand. So it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh when I see these things because many people will say, oh, you're wrong about Jasmine Coin and that we have all these negative comments, right? But what's crazy is when I first started mentioning Jasmine Coin, this didn't have as much traction, right? The videos didn't have as much traction, but then all of a sudden, when Jasmine Coin goes from 50% of a penny up to 1 cent, up to 2 cents, up to 3, 4, 5, 6 cents, now we have a boatload of people that are now interested in all of the things that Jasmine Coin is doing, and then get uninterested when they lose money, right? When they invest at 6 cents because they didn't want to miss out on the opportunity, when they completely missed out on having a complete bag of Jasmine Coin. So I laugh, and I will continue to laugh. And if I'm wrong, if I somehow am wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong about Jasmine Coin, but I'm not. I know that it's going to be wildly successful, that many people are going to have so much success within it, and you're also going to have people that FOMO into it at 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, and $1 and whatever, believing it a lot further than that, which it could go a lot further than that. But my plan, our plan, as we were invested into it in the beginning, was to invest at fractions of a penny to then be able to sell some of it or half or even all of it up at the 10, 20, 50, $1, $1.50 level. So I laugh, right? This is where Jasmine Coin currently is. Instead of at that 0.00 or 80% of a penny level, it's currently sitting at 1.5 cents. It is down by 5% today. We're seeing a volume to market cap ratio showing it still has its popularity with 12% volume to market cap ratio, almost $1 billion market cap, almost $100 million worth of volume. It's telling me everything that I need to know. It's not going to be delisted from Binance. It's seeing a lot of volume that's happening on Binance. And even if it does, that volume will transition to Coinbase. Coinbase has $8 million worth of volume, and it has many different markets available as well. 129 different markets or, exchange pairs there. So I'm bullish on Jasmine Coin. You can say that you're not. You can comment below this video and go, Jasmine Coin is dead all you want. It's not gonna dictate what I do, right? It's not going to determine whether I buy or sell or decide to get out of crypto entirely because you think that Jasmine Coin is dead. You can have your opinion over there. I can have my opinion over here. And what's crazy is I will just laugh at that opinion. And as many people make the right moves, as many people make the moves depending on what they see within it, they'll end up being able to make that profit as well, hopefully, as they are dollar cost averaging down. If you invested at 5 cents and you're now calling this dead because your value is a lot less at 1.5 cents and you don't take this opportunity to buy more, you don't understand crypto. Because crypto does that, or any speculative market will do that if it's not 100% solid yet. Wait until you get all of these different all-encompassing ETFs. Wait till you get massive use cases that's across the board. Wait till you get more and more traditionalists and just people in general that are investing into the crypto market. It's getting stronger and stronger by the day, no matter even if it looks like it's dropping by 5%. It's getting stronger and stronger by the day. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out the link for BTCC down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.